The Senate has called on the federal government to immediately reverse the power privatization policy, warning if it is not restructured, Nigerians will suffer unstable power supply for the next 10 years. Hi, welcome to What's Trending. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres raises alarm on the possibility of African countries digressing further into poverty, disease, and starvation. Mr. Guterres warned that the harsh effects of the coronavirus could push countries into worse recession. He urges nations to come together to show solidarity on the issue. At number 9, the Nigerian Senate has called on the presidency to immediately deploy troops to Zamfara, Kaduna, Niger, and Sokoto state in the efforts to combat the rampant insurgency. Armed robbery and killings are quickly taking over the streets of the states as the situation in the country worsens. At number 8, the federal government has announced that the economy will only be reopened when it is completely safe for the nation and its citizens to operate without spreading the deadly virus. The government further reported the virus's fatalities are increasing daily as patients fail to come forth for medical attention. At number 7, the Minister of Health, Osagi Ehanire, is caught in the crosshairs as he has been called on to give accurate information about the whereabouts of the Chinese doctors flown into the country to help combat the coronavirus pandemic. The minister stated all he knows is that the doctors are being hosted by the China Civil Engineering Construction Company. At number 6, the Delta State government jumps into action as the insecurity in the state grows more dire. The government is in the process of setting up a joint task force to apprehend suspected herdsmen wreaking havoc on Deltans in the state. The kidnappings and killings have spiked over the past weeks. At number 5, the Lagos State branch of the Nigerian Medical Association has directed doctors in the state to proceed to an indefinite sit-at-home order to protest incessant police harassment on doctors and other health workers in the state. The NMA says the sit-at-home order is expected to begin today, 20th May 2020 from 6 p.m. At number 4, hundreds of thousands of lives are in peril in India as the strongest storm ever witnessed prepares to make landfall. What has now been named Cyclone Amphan is imminent in the Bay of Bengal as panic spreads in the nation. Over 300,000 residents are in immediate danger. However, evacuation efforts have been lagging due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Number 3, Zamfara State Governor Bello Mohammed Matawale has launched the largest zero-contact testing center in Nigeria in order to significantly increase the testing capacity and protect health workers who are the frontline soldiers in the war against the coronavirus. The sample collection booths have the capacity of collecting 70 samples in an hour. At number 2, President Muhammadu Buhari has sacked the managing director of the Transmission Company of Nigeria, Usman Mohammed. It was reported to be due to the measures the president is putting in place to reposition and improve the performance of the power sector in the country. And finally, at number 1, the Senate has called on the federal government to immediately reverse the power privatization policy, warning if it is not restructured, Nigerians will suffer unstable power supply for the next 10 years. The Senate President Ahmad Lawan pointed out the policy has failed woefully as power is still insufficient in the country. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Trending.